The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Tom the Plumber. Service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber. Honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.
Welcome back to the Hinkle Holiday Classic. I'm Ben Fitzsimons. Alongside me is Coach Hinkle, who the Classic is named after. How's it going?
Tournament so far. I'm looking forward to this game and the following 4 games today. We've had some exciting basketball so far. This is going to be another one, I'm sure.
So you were the coach of Jacobs for a while. Any insight we get on Jacobs going into this game?
Well, you know, I was a coach a long time ago. I was here many 17 years. I love this place. I was here when this facility was first opened. Most of my career, I was in what they refer now as the old gym or whatever, which is a much smaller venue. But about halfway through my tenure here, this facility was opened, and it's just a beautiful facility, and we really were able to expand our tournament to what it is today. 16 varsity, 16 sophomore, and then freshmen got 8 A teams and 8 B teams. So we got a lot of basketball going on in these days.
And speaking of a lot of basketball, this is a big game to see if these two teams get into the championship bracket later on. Both teams 1-1 so far in the tournament, vying for a spot. They'll need a loss later on as they have a 2-0 team in the division, but this either way is very important, whether it be consolation A or championship bracket, as we hear Jacobs getting introduced now. The big men to know is Marian Central has a monster of a guy, Christian Bentaker. He's a 6'5", 220, and he's only a sophomore right now.
Only a sophomore. He's a big young man. He's a nice player, but I'm anxious to see how Jacobs can stop him going to his left. He loves to drop step, put that ball on the floor. He goes to his left. He's a lefty. He's powerful in there. You can't let him get a step on you. It's kind of like a running back when he sees a seam. So I'm anxious to see if Jacobs can stop his drives to the basket.
The jump ball, tipped away, and Jacobs wins it. Roper brings the ball up to court, dishes it out to Jackson. Jackson taking his time up top.
Marian's in a man-to-man defense.
Important to note, Jacobs is a little smaller, so they're a little quicker and can take advantage maybe. The shot, and it falls for Jackson.
That's my man, Isaiah Jackson, our version of Allen Iverson. Way to get this game started right, Isaiah.
Marian Central now with the ball. Dishes out, open three. That's McKenna, and he knocks it down.
Good kick-out pass, lined it up, nothing but net.
Jacobs now with the ball, looking to give it up. That's Jackson again. Left side, outside the arc. Trying to make a move, kicks it out. The shot, just a bit short, but Jacobs from this rebound, and now Marian Central back, and in transition, they score.
Marian just beat us down the floor that time. Jacobs got to get back on defense.
Jacobs down 5-2 right now, 6:49 left to go. Jackson again left side of the arc. Looking for a screen, won't get one. Instead takes his man one-on-one. kicks it outside. That's Martucci.
Martucci's a good three-point shooter.
Jacobs looking for something offensively. That's Jonas with the dish out back to Jackson. Jackson being patient, finally dishes out. Looking for the ball back, won't get it back. Jonas now. Stops, gives the handoff to Jackson. Jackson pulls up just inside the arc, rolls around the rim and misses. Marian Central now driving. That's the big man we talked about earlier.
You notice how he had to cross over and go to his left. We should have been prepared for that. He only goes left. He was coming down the right-hand side, but he switched over to goes left. He is a strong young man.
At 220, he's easily the biggest guy on the court right now, and maybe one of the biggest guys in this entire tournament. You don't see much 220, or even anybody above 200 playing basketball.
No, we do have one unique possibility. We got a 220-pound point guard that was playing last night. Let's see, who was that for? I'm forgetting who we played last night, but it was interesting watching him. His name is Forrest.
Run, Forrest, run as Jacobs now drives. The floater won't go. Marian Central now with the ball. Fair side, that's Lounge. Dishes it off, pump fake. Finally takes a shot on the left elbow and it falls.
That was from Rockford Jefferson, the 220-pound point guard. He's a big man, too.
Jacobs trying to drive inside, has had no luck so far. Ball's been bouncing over the rim, and again, it won't fall, and Marian Central takes possession.
Yeah, Isaiah was able to find a seam, but when he got there, he didn't throw up a very good shot.
Morris now picks up his dribble in the corner, gets out of it, gets the ball back. Kick out to Gene Gray.
Oh, he was on the line.
And the refs call it. One eye from up here.
I think he heard me. What do you think, Ben?
I think so too. I think he knew you were up here announcing. He couldn't disrespect you like that. Jackson now, right side. Gets it back up top to Egg. Drives, nice kick out.
Good look.
And Slinker gets the bucket for three.
Yeah, Slinker, he's a very good three-point shooter as well for the Golden Eagles.
Marian Central now. First side arc, just inside the arc, looking to get the ball to the big men. Finally gets in again with the left hand.
Got down there on that post where he used the left hand.
You don't see him posting up a lot so far, just getting a couple of screens and catching it on the move with his left hand. Jackson now drives, nice move, but can't get the finish.
You gotta finish. It was a great move, gotta finish.
Gene Grego now gives it up.
Oh boy, breakdown on Jacobs' defense, no help there.
Morris just ripped through his defender and finished with the right hand to draw the and one and get to the line.
Yeah, Jimmy ain't gonna be happy with that. In fact, he's so unhappy there are 5 new players coming in. That doesn't surprise me. If you're not gonna play defense better than that for Coach Roberts, you're just not gonna play.
Jacobs needed to change as they're down by 8 early in the first. 13-5 is the score. Marian Central leader, and so far it's been just a problem with Jacobs finishing at the basket. They've made some nice moves, especially Jackson. He's ripped through his defenders and been able to get to the rim, but can't finish at the rim.
And on the other end, Marian Central's been able to get to the rim and finish. So there's a tale of 2 teams there so far.
As you'll see, coming up here, we'll see Jacobs drive here. The nice kick out.
Good kick out, and the spot up shooter is ready to shoot. That was Brett Schlicker. He's a nice 3-point shooter.
And Jackson, he doesn't always have to finish. He can create those moves, and then when the defense collapses on him, he can kick out to his shooter.
To that wide open shooter, which is what he did then. And that was a better option than throwing a shot up over someone that you really didn't have the angle for for that lay-in. So that was a good move there. Got that open three and put it in. But then we broke down on defense again at the other end, and that led to wholesale substitutions for the Golden Eagles.
We got 5 new men in for the Golden Eagles. Yeah, Marian Central, though, looks like they're staying with mostly the same, if not the complete starting 5 they began with.
Someone in the truck, you got the scores reversed on your scoreboard.
We do.
Okay. Okay.
At the line for Marian Central is Morris. Converts to and 1, putting the Hurricanes up 9. Freshman in, that's Orenchia giving it up. Orenchia back with the ball. This is out. Deep 3, and that's good for Elijah Dustin.
His first shot, and it's a good one.
Marian Central now trying to answer back. Gets the screen, and back out to McKeith now. Long
Looking
court
into
pass.
that big man at the post. Boy, he can post up. He's going to go left. Oh, he came back right, and he traveled. And that's what you can get if you overplay that left. That was good defense. He got around. He made him go back to the right, and he traveled.
Yeah, that you saw he wanted so desperately to go back to his left side, and great defense there by Jacobs causing the turnover. Now Orenchia gets the move inside and 1. He gets the finish and the call. Adam Orenchia making himself known.
Nice job. He got the penetration and made the finish. So that's what we need to see. And this second group not doing too bad, man.
No. They have almost provided the spec Jacobs needed to get back in this game.
Absolutely.
Orenchia puts it up, won't go, and can't convert the and 1. Now,
He's gonna go.
2 big men there.
Two big men. That guy, he's a ton also, isn't he? That's Kate McLean. How big is he? 190.
6'3", 190.
He's a big man too. And he's a sophomore?
They have 2 massive sophomores. Watch out for his team in the future when these 2 get more experience.
Oh.
As Owens finishes nicely.
Well done. Nice finish.
Now for Marian Central, Messina with the ball, just scored. A nice finish. Pass there to Vaso.
Take away his left.
Couldn't finish there, but got the call, and again went back to his left. We haven't seen him going right successfully one time yet today. That's something, as both these guys are just sophomores, the big men, you'll see them develop more as they become older and more experienced in the year. Hopefully see him develop the right hand, because if he develops the right hand, he's going to be scary for opponents.
Yeah, let's not put them in our pool 2 years from now. These 2 kids look like they could become real players.
17-12 to score. Marian Central up by 5. And they get the ball back as the Jacobs could not secure the rebound on the free throw box out. The Hurricanes taking it out underneath. A great steal.
Defense.
That's Destin now, looking for some help. Will find in the form of Orenchia. Now gives it back out to Bankowski. Back to Orenchia up top. Calling the play now.
Marian's gone into a zone now. They were man-to-man, now they've gone into a 1-2-2 or 2-3 or 3-2 zone.
Destin tried for the lob, couldn't get it, put up a tough shot, and now we have a jump ball underneath. Jacobs recognized the zone pretty quickly there and
Yes, it did.
tried to call a play call to get the lob behind the zone. Couldn't successfully get it. But interesting for Marian Central to change up defenses, maybe to stop the drive and kicks there, causing more of a shooting mentality for this Jacobs team.
I guess Christian had enough of a breather. I think he was out for about 40 seconds. He's back in the game for Marian Central. They're not going to keep him on the bench for long.
As Gene Grego picks up his first foul of the game. Excuse me, his second foul of the game. It's 2 fouls and we're not even through the first quarter. Something to watch out. Owenchia now with the ball. Dishes it out to Browski. Now in trouble again. Owenchia finds the ball.
Again. Jacobs had trouble with the zone last night.
Maybe scouting report, they saw the trouble Jacobs had last night and decided to implement it.
And a three-pointer may take him out of it.
But that's how you beat the zone, by shooting out of him. Bonkowski hits a big three for Jacobs, putting them only down 2. Getting inside to the big man. Kicked out to number 32.
That's a good cut. Jacobs lost their man right there.
The movement confused Jacobs a little bit there, giving Marian Central the easy basket. Big pass, but controlled nicely by Destin. No wild pass, but stayed Jacobs' possession. The bench still in for Jacobs. No need to take them out as they have been a solid run so far. Owenchia past half court, makes his way over. Left side of the wing, looking for handoff, gets the handoff.
And they're back in a man-to-man now, switching defenses. And they trap.
I think they
he got an offensive foul, man.
Yeah, I think they saw the arm extend for Owens.
I think you're right.
And every time the ref sees the arm extend, it's almost an easy call, almost like in football with pass interference.
Yep. You're right.
The Hurricanes now. Range, looking for the big man, won't find them, instead finds Yege, who travels after the catch, trying to think too fast, doesn't put the ball down quick enough.
Yeah, his head was going faster than his feet, or his feet were going faster than his head, one or the other. They weren't coordinated.
Eight seconds left on the clock. Jacobs looking for something. Destin drives in. Can't get the face. Man tension now with a deep shot and wide left. What a first quarter. A high-scoring first quarter. 19-15. Jacobs down by 4.
And Jacobs doesn't give up 19 points in a quarter very often, so you have to credit Marian Central offense. They really did a good job of getting that ball in the bucket.
Yeah, and we saw the key Bentonshire. He had 2 big layups going left, but besides that, Jacobs got the right defense on him and was able to control him. This quarter sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express. Online, buying made simple. Go to Rosen Hyundai and Genesis of Algonquin.com.
And remember, Ben, Rosen.
Just across the street here, great to have them be a part of our broadcast. And great to have Coach Hinkle here, the legendary coach for such a long time. Jacobs, join us in studio today.
No place I'd rather be. Isn't this wonderful? All the young people here, good basketball game going on. For those of us fortunate enough, free food down in the hospitality room, can't beat it.
No, you cannot beat it. Lucky to have this, and we have more games coming to you after this game, so don't leave us quite yet as Jerzak brings up the ball for Jacobs.
We still got that second group in there for Jacobs, Ben?
I believe so.
I think so.
Marian Central there trapped Owenchia up top and a quick turnover for Jacobs to start the second. Marian Central now looking for something. Kicks it out to the big man. Burn Chuchai shows he can shoot instead of
Yeah,
just
a little bit 10-footer there. He didn't take it, didn't put it on the floor and go to the hole. He just took that little 10-foot shot, put it in.
add some danger to this game if he starts shooting like that.
Marian trapped Jacobs in the corner. I kind of got lucky. Got a foul called and got out of a tough jam there.
Yeah, it's the second straight trap Marian Central has been able to get on Jacobs on the first two possessions of the second quarter. The ball back out to Winchia. Tap from behind. Jacobs still keeps possession. That's Dustin now. Trying to fight his way in. Throws a
Oh, he was on the line.
Dustin in trouble, just kind of threw it up for anybody to get. And unfortunately, Jacobs, one touch, was stepping out of bounds. Rosso from the bench brings up the court.
Jacobs still man-to-man. Oh, great move in there by the big man.
Was able to get over both Jacobs defenders there.
Yeah, he pivoted and opened up and had his man pinned.
Dustin now looking for something. Gives it out to Olenchia outside the egg. Nice back tap there. Jacob finds the open man though, and that won't fall for Jerzak. This little pressure and trapping from Marian Central is giving Jacob some problems.
Oh,
As he dishes it off to Benton Che, and he gets the basket.
we got a 1-3-1 now, and the big man from Marian Central's out on the point. He tapped it away last time down here.
Marian Central has thrown
This
2
trap
or 3
is giving him
defenses.
trouble, yeah. Marian's defense is really confusing Jacobs right now.
Jacobs was easily able to digest the first zone Marian Central threw at them, but can't seem to figure out yet how to handle this.
So 1-3-1, and they'll trap in the corners, they get a chance. Yeah, we got a trap there in that corner, and if they get it down low, they'll get a trap in the baseline corner.
You can't pick up your dribble too early there if you're in the trap. They'll just swarm you there, and you get into big trouble as he splits the double team. Olenchia kicks it out. Jacobs can't do anything with that, but finds the open man. Jerzak again for 3. Just short off the rim. Will get an offensive foul on Dustin. Over the back, I think, is the call.
I think you're right.
Jacobs again going with a complete rotation as they have 5 new men come back into the game. 5 starters back in for Jacobs, excuse me.
And I have an idea they better play better than they did the first opportunity they got. Let's see if they're sitting for a couple minutes and give them some incentive.
They
Nice out of
capitalize
bounds.
quickly.
Nice out of bounds play. That's it, that's it. He ain't gonna be able to go right. That's good defense. He took away that left, he kind of tripped up. 2 years from now, he'll be able to go right.
Oh, it will be dangerous.
He'll be really dangerous.
Jonas kind of sat there on his right shoulder, forcing him to spin with his left shoulder and just could not figure out the footwork. That's the second time he's traveled trying to go to his right. Jackson now back in the game. Finds Martucci outside the arc.
Marian's in a man right now. They switch again. Good penetration.
Jonas there, drive past his defender, puts up, can't get the finish again, but draws contact and will go to the line. Jacobs has had trouble recently with the free throws. They haven't been able to convert both yet this game as Jonas misses the first. He converts the second though, making it a 7-point game. 18-25, Marian Central with the lead. Outside the arc now, gives up to Gene Grego, who has 2 fouls. Hurricanes looking to get the ball inside. Bentancur with the drive and the finish. Just too big for this Jacobs defense as he lets his weight be felt.
You know, he went to his right that time, Ben. That's scary. He put that ball on the floor going to his right.
Jacobs trying to respond quickly, gets another foul call. That's Roper driving. They haven't been able to finish much around the rim, but they have gotten Marian Central in some foul trouble early on.
Yeah, and they've been getting there, but they can't finish.
Every starter except Morris has a foul for Marian Central. Gene Grega, the only one with 2. Roper's first one is good, making it 19-27. Jacobs down 8. 5:02 left in the second quarter as Roper misses his second one.
Boy, that'll kill you in the long run, won't it, Ben?
Oh yeah, especially if it gets down to a close 1 or 2 possession game.
Yep.
Those missed free throws will really put some damage on you.
Yep.
The deep 3 from the corner won't go. Rebound though, Marian Central. Nice block though by Jackson. And it will be Jacobs' ball. What defense by Jackson. Getting the block on Morris and then recovering to keep it Jacobs' ball. We got substitution for Marian Central as Rasso comes back in the game. Right, Tucci now. Gives it back up to Jackson outside. Jackson trying to find some room. Gives a little head fake, can't get anything out of it. Jonas now. Drives in, left hand, gets blocked. That's the big man, Bentancur. Gets the layup with the left hand. Surprised no travel call there. Did a little 2-hop there, but
yeah,
nevertheless, got the call and won.
Yeah, if Jeff Myers was here, who does a lot of these games, he would have said he hippity-hopped. That was his hippity-hop move.
We saw earlier today, the refs be happy with the whistles, calling a lot of Travers early on, but we haven't got many Travers yet this game. We've got 2 on Bentancur ready, but that was in the post. Bentancur makes it.
That's 16 points, man.
16 points already.
And now he's up on top of this 1-3-1 trap again. They're switching defenses again. They were man, now they're going to trap. And the big man got the ball.
Tries to go for a dunk. Instead lays in, gets the and one, and Roper with the foul.
That big man's pretty active on the top of that 1-3-1 trap.
Yeah, and it's dangerous because if you're in a trapping situation, when you have a 6'5" guy right on you, it's hard to get any pass faker passes by you.
Yes.
We got a match timeout here. 3:55 left to go in the second quarter. 32-19 is the score. Marian Central up top on Jacobs. Bentancur has been the story of this game so far. 18 points already, and we're not even through the second. He's at the line for another one. As we'll see coming up on the screen, the breakaway called by...
Big man on the top. Nice job.
I think he could get up there and dunk one if he didn't have anybody around him.
I don't know. You got to lift a lot of weight pretty high. But, boy, he's a bull. He's a great-looking player, isn't he? A sophomore? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's the 3rd leading scorer right now at this tournament, averaging 18.5 points going into this game. The other 2 leading scorers were 21 apiece, so he's not far behind. And he looks like he's going to add to that total today as he's already met that average.
Yeah, that's true.
This timeout is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin, Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
Rosen. He missed. He's only got his 18-point average.
There you go. Bannister can't convert the and
He's
one.
on top of that trap again.
Marian Center, after switching up 3 or 4 defenses early on this game, has stuck to his 1-3-1 trapping so far this whole entire second quarter, and Jacobs can't seem to figure it out as we get another jump ball. We got a sub for Jacobs. That's Elijah Destin coming in for Jonas. Excuse me, it was not a jump ball. I guess we got a slap on the wrist and Jacobs will go to the line. Slicker at the line for 2. Gets the first one to go. 12-point game here. Jacobs is going to need to start figuring out this 1-3-1 trap if they want to get back in here.
Jacobs comes with full court pressure after this free throw.
Coach knows him too well as we see.
There we are. Full court man. Trying to put a little heat on him.
In the corner, Gingrego. Drives to the middle of the lane, then kicks it out. Gingrego finally gets the ball back. Free throw line, finds the big man, but great defense by Destin. Just came in the game and made his presence known already.
Well done. Sloppy pass.
Marachuchu wasn't expecting that pass. Jacobs quickly turns it over after getting the stop. Gingrego dishes it out, and Benton finishes at the rim again.
Well, these guards from Marian Central know what their job is. Get it to the big man. And they do a good job of it.
Destin splits the double team, kicks it back out. Outside the arc now, that's Jerzak. Kicks it back to Destin. Destin once again does a little nice hop, gets the basket.
Good
Nice kiss off the glass to get that basket. The Hurricanes now. Up top is Lange. Gives it back to the big man. Jacobs looking to double team.
He went right. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. He went right, and he scored. He missed the first one, but he was right there for the rebound. Man, if he adds that right hand in the middle of this game, we're in deep trouble.
Oh, he will get some Division I college offers if he adds that right hand. Nice kick out. Fine Jerzak for 3. Just short, but nice rebound by Jacobs. Destin kicks it back out, and Slicker then loses the ball, but will stay Jacobs' ball. Brendan should miss both of those right-handed layups, the first 2 of them, and then he was just big enough to get in position to get the rebound and finally finish. 3rd time's the charm.
You know, he doesn't jump high, but he positions well. He knows how to use his body, man. He's just a very good high school player.
Destin now up top of the key, wanting to shoot it, won't shoot it. Instead looking for the handoff. He finds the handoff in the open. Gives it back Destin, now Destin for the 3. Off the back rim, no good. Marian Central now driving up. 1:30 left on the clock, 36-23 Marian Central. Trying to get back to Benton K. Won't be successful. And Destin again, a little sloppy with the double team, but Jacobs gets it back. And still too quickly
Marian
turn it
is
over.
out scrapping the Golden Eagles right now. They're diving on the floor. They're everywhere. Marian really wants this game.
Seems like Marian Central wants to get into that championship, and Jacobs is going to need to find themselves at halftime if they want to make this competitive in the second half. That's the nice move. Gets past the big man and finishes for 2.
Move.
50 seconds left and counting. 13-point game. Marian Central now. Up top is Lange. We got some more pressure now from Jacobs. Morris with the and 1. Contact from behind. It will be on Slicker. His 2nd of the day.
Little teardrop, and that is not as easy as it looks. That's a tough shot to make when you're coming through there and you're on the move and you're landing in a different spot than you went up. That was a really nice shot.
When I always played, I thought that was the toughest shot personally. I thought that any floater layup just was so tough to gauge.
It really
in the
is.
back of the line.
Yeah, Ben, I agree with you. I used to tell our kids to stop and jump shoot it because it's just really hard. That teardrop is hard. There are a couple pros got it down. Trey from the Hawks.
Yeah, Trey Young.
Trey Young, man, he's a magician at it.
One of the best scorers in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
Jacob's trying to find some offense here. Will hold for the last shot, it looks like. Roper up top getting pressure. Morris just scored pressure in him. Now Destin.
They're in a man-to-man. Marian switched their defense. Oh, good job on defense.
Bendinger didn't move on the little shot by Destin, causing Destin to shuffle his feet a little bit and get the travel. That's one thing though, if they do go man-to-man, Destin is faster and can beat Bendinger off the dribble, so that's something to look for to take advantage of. A little full court press here by Jacobs to end out the second half. 5 seconds left on the clock. Man Central looking to pull up. Gets a late shot, and wide left is the shot from McPhena. End of the second quarter, end of the first half. Marian Central up 15. The score 40-25 after the first.
I'll tell you, that was uncharacteristic of Jacobs' defense. Give up 19 the first quarter, and I said you don't see that very often. They came right back, gave up 21 the second quarter. Marian has done an excellent job of getting the ball inside. They get the ball inside, they're getting a lot of easy buckets, and that sophomore is tough.
All right, as we'll see here, we saw Marian Central just get some guys on the floor. There we see the breakaway. Finds the open man. Just the constant movement is too much for Jacobs there. Couldn't get the defense set and penetrate with the finish. Stay with us for the second half. An exciting game so far. I'm sure Jacobs will make some changes in the locker room at halftime. Maybe expect some full court press, maybe some tougher defense, and make this a closer game than it is right now.
I'm sure Coach Roberts is going to explain to them what they need to get done to get back into this ball game. And defense is going to be number one on his list, I'm sure.
Don't leave us just quite yet. We'll take a little break. Stay with us for the second half.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
Are we good? Okay.
Welcome back to the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Don't forget this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's. Proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of the 30 area McDonald's restaurants today, and Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express, online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
Well, I mean, we're going to see a sense of urgency, I would think, out of the Golden Eagles if they want to get back in this game. They're going to be playing as hard as they can possibly play right now. What do we have in that lineup? Is this the starting lineup, Ben?
It is the same lineup, the same, except we have Bonkowski replacing, it looks like, Roper in the starting lineup.
Okay.
So basically the same starting five for Jacobs, and it looks like the exact same starting five for Marian Central.
Okay.
Jacobs down 15 to start the third. Like you said, they're going to need some urgency, and they're going to need to start this half by stopping the big man, Benton Kerr.
Yeah,
who
let's
has
see if they
22.
do something different on him. He got 22 points the first half. Let's see what kind of tactic they have. Looks like we're going to have to play the second half without officials right now. Here they
There
come. They must have found the hospitality room, you know?
Enjoy the snacks while they could.
Yeah, that's right.
Take
Here
advantage.
they come.
Gonna get free
We
throws
had
instead.
a foul, I think, at the end of the quarter.
Okay. Not often you see free throws to start the second half, but
No,
that's
I
what
think
we
they
see
had
today.
run off the floor and they couldn't get them together, so they said they'd shoot the free throws when they came back in. And it must have been a technical foul, huh?
Yeah, that's what
Because
it
we're
looks
getting
like.
the ball out of bounds. So there was a technical foul at the end of the quarter
Maybe one of the players, the
on,
coaches,
on Marian. Yeah,
said something
yeah.
while the
I
refs
didn't.
were walking out.
I
I don't know.
didn't see it, but obviously that's what happened.
A good boost to Stat Jacobs.
Yeah.
To this
Get
half.
2 points and the ball. Now if we can score again, that'd be a great start.
Jackson time split up the zone, picks up his dribble,
They're in
finds
the
help.
zone now. They're in that 3-2 zone, which
Jackson-
Jacobs had so much trouble with yesterday.
Bonkowski picks up his dribble, in trouble under pressure, finds Jackson, who's open, takes the deep three, and short miss. Rebound though, and that's Jonas with the finish.
Nice finish. Got that offensive board.
Marian Central looking to answer back. Good defense there by Jonas getting the block, but they'll call the foul.
Got a foul. Well, Jacobs got 4 points there before Marian got to touch the ball, so it looked like we had something good going, but they were able to break down our defense there, coming down and get to the foul line.
Yeah, Marian Central just looks like they want to get back on defense quicker and run to the offensive side of the floor quicker. They very much dominated the transition game so far as
That's true.
Ling makes both of his free
They're
throws.
going to a full court pressure now, too. 1-2-2. Full court pressure by Marian Central.
Looks like they
No, now they drop. They drop back. Yeah, they drop back in their 3-2.
Jackson up top trying to make something work. He's guided by Lang, gives it off, and gets it quickly back. Jackson looking for the half, won't find one, beats his defender, kicks it out fair side 3-point line. Nothing comes of it, gets it inside though. Kick back out Jackson, quick back to the corner, and Jackson gets back up top. Jackson finally gets some open space, does a little hippie hoppy,
Nice.
and scores.
Good ball movement, good penetration. That's how to break down that zone.
Marian Central wastes no time getting back on the offense as they dish it back into the big
Yeah,
man.
they do, and he's going left, kicks out. Good board.
Was a deep two that missed, however, as Jackson now brings up the court.
Okay, we got to score again, Golden Eagle.
Bad pass by Jackson. as Marian Central comes storming down the court. We're waiting for the call of whether it's offense or defense.
It's a charge.
And it's a charge. What a recovery by Jacobs.
You can almost count on Jacobs drawing a couple charges during the game. They're very good at drawing those offensive fouls.
That might be the momentum they need here.
Now we go back to that 1-3-1 with the big man on top. He gave him a lot of trouble up there the first half. And it happened again. Trying to pass around him, couldn't get it. This 1-3-1 trap has been extremely effective for Marian Central.
Gene Grego with the layup there, extending the lead out to 13. Jackson dishes it off to the corner.
They
That's
got a
slicker.
trap again. Got bailed out, got a foul call.
We saw this to start the second quarter where Marian Central kind of came out and gave Jacobs fits with the traps, and Jacobs still doesn't seem like they have much answers to the traps yet.
Not yet.
Another trap up top. Somehow manages to keep his pivot foot, and we get another foul call.
If I were Marian Central, I'd be upset right now. They're trapping us, but then I guess they're reaching in and making some contact.
The ref,
And when they make that contact, Jacobs is getting the call.
the ref obviously saw something.
That we can't from up here.
Exactly. Whether they hear the
They're
sound
right
or
there.
what.
They're there. And they're good officials.
Here comes Jacobs. The trap again.
Again.
Trying to split through the trap.
Again.
And again, another turnover by Jacobs. Jingrego, do Benninger. Misses the layup, but followed up nicely by Lang for 2.
This trap is driving Jacobs crazy. They cannot beat it. Here we go. There we go. Now, that was nice ball movement. Didn't finish, but they had good ball movement that time. Very good.
We got a foul call on the floor. It won't be shooting, but that's exactly what Jacobs needed to do. Get it inside the zone, have the zone collapse, and then kick it out to one of the shooters.
Right. That was excellent ball movement that time.
Checking in for the Hurricanes is Yege in the place of McPhenia.
He's a tall young man.
He's 6'7", 185, so another big man in for Marian
Yeah.
Central.
He could use some mashed potatoes, couldn't he?
He's going to have Christmas coming up. He can get some
There we go.
food and cookies there.
There we go. Look
Another
at this
trap.
trap. Man, that's the way to get that ball out of the trap. Move the ball. Move the ball. You can't be just dribbling. You got to move the ball.
Loses the ball. Benninger on the open break. Gets swatted from behind, but we'll get a foul call. Benninger looked to be all alone until Jacobs' player came sprinting behind, got the swat,
Yep.
but the foul call on
He
the
didn't
miss.
give up. He didn't give up. He went down there, even though the turnover occurred. He didn't give up and just watch. He went back and got involved with the play. But this trap is just destroying Jacobs.
Benninger makes his first. He had 22 in the first half. McPhenia and Benninger, the two big men, combined for 27 out of the 40 first half points for this Marian Central team. Second one follows for Benninger.
They're up in that 1-3-1, up in that trap again. Pass the ball,
Jacobs.
pass the ball.
Ball gets deflected. Nice pass through the trap. That's Dustin trying to do something. Back out to Oshina. Mutucci, quick ball movement, trying to get around the traps. And we got a blocking foul
Got a foul.
on Gene Grego. That's his third.
Dribbling isn't the way to beat this trap. You got to pass that ball. You got to be quick and you got to move.
Yeah, no, that's true for most zones. Most zones,
Too much dribbling here. Dribbling isn't going to get it done.
the way it beat is quick passing, get the ball inside, and then kick it out and make shots. Olencia now dishes it out. Third corner is Jacobs. Stumbles over the ball, deflected by Gene Grego. It will stay Jacobs' ball. The lead now up to 17 for Marian Central as we get the first mass timeout of the second half. Jacobs look to be gaining some momentum as they started off the second half hot, and then Marian Central just went back into the trap defense and absolutely dominated that. Tom the Plumber Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com.
Ben, I don't know. This trap is just proven to be overwhelming for Jacobs. Hopefully they'll figure something out pretty quick, because if they don't, this game's going to be long gone. So they got to figure something out, and they got to figure it out now. They can't be waiting, and they've got to move that ball. We're getting this pass and then one or two dribbles, not going. If they were penetrating, that'd be one thing, but that's not what's happening. They're dribbling right into traps, and so you can't do that. You got to move the ball, get some men moving, ball moving, hit the seam, penetrate, kick it back out, like you said, to the open shot. But you got to go inside out to do that. It sounds easy. It's not so easy when you're facing a really good defensive effort that Marian Central's putting on right now.
Yeah, and any movement and quick out position Jacobs gets by passing the ball around, they give it up just like that by doing 1 or 2 like retreat dribbles, like you said, allowing the trap to come attack them. 3:56 left in this third period. Marian Central up 17, the score 48-31 for the Hurricanes.
They're still in that 1-3-1, so you're going to see a trap here.
Jacobs ball, Owen Shia up top. Roper back into the game for Jacobs. Destin trying to be his man. Gives a little jump stop.
He
Nice
penetrated
finish.
well, yeah. He penetrated well.
Destin has been the offense so far for this Jacobs team. He has 9 on the day, 7 coming from the first half. Deep 3, and it's good. Morris
Wow.
for the Hurricanes converts.
If Marian adds that to their game, we're in trouble. The big men been killing us. If they had that outside shot, we're in deep trouble.
Trap comes up, another turnover. Lobbed it up to Benker, and he finishes with a nice layup. With Benker being up top that trap, it's just so hard to beat his long arms and long frame.
It is. It is.
Destin gets the ball up top. Trying to find a way out, finds the open man. And Jacobs, again, just swinging the ball outside the arc. 3 is good.
Nice shot.
Martucci with the 3.
Martucci's got a nice touch on that ball.
The shooter of this team converts another 3, his second of the day. Good defense, but gets called for the grab. That's Oren Shia, his 3rd. Excuse me, his 2nd.
Jacobs in there man-to-man.
Finds the open man is Marian Central. Long is the shot by Yege. Shia, the point guard, brings it back up. Nice move, kicks it back out, but Morris recovers nicely and gets the ball. Dishes it back all the way up to Rasso. Finds the open man, and another bucket for Lang.
That's just Jacobs not getting back on defense, and Marian just out-hustling him.
I was going to say, this Marian Central team is just dominating the transition game right now.
Yes, they are.
Oncina finds a man, and again, trying to look for Martucci in the corner. Morris is there with the recovery. Rasso now dishes it way out to Lang, far side three-point arc. Sorry about Gina first, pump faked it, and then thought nobody was on. Couldn't make it, air ball deep. That was Morris. Destin now. Loses the ball, gets it back, but turns it over on the pass. Deep pass all the way to Lang, and they got a mismatch inside.
Jacobs could have opened a bakery this quarter. I'll take 6 blueberry and 3 cherry. Wow.
Oh my, Jacobs just getting beaten on the transition game and then don't have any answer offensively for the trap.
They really don't.
With Jacobs being the smaller team, it's hard to find inside presence. But even if you dish it out and then quickly dish back out, you need some touches inside to beat this zone.
Yeah, you do. Just inside out.
Jacobs in the man-to-man defense. Marian Central looking for something. That's a big man, but Buntinker up top. Lang now trying to dribble his way out of pressure. Picks up his ball, and at the logo comes together as Morris. The lob to Buntinker. Misses it, and that should have been a travel. Dustin.
It was a nice pass, but he got no finish. They made a nice cut back door. The pass was right there at the rim. I'm afraid our big man can't really get up for that slam dunk, Ben.
Nice hands by Jacobs there. Martucci with the hand on the ball. Dustin gets it.
That was a flop. In college, they call that a flop. They don't have that rule in high school.
Yeah, it was a great jump stop, by Dustin to avoid the charge there.
Yeah.
Morse now draws the foul, and that will be his fourth. And with the fourth foul being drawn, we got a brand new player into this game. It's Gunther for Jacobs replacing Owen Shia. Marian Central inbound there. Gets it all the way back up top for Lasso. He's at the logo. Patiently dribbling between his legs. Was looking for Yege. Yege wasn't expecting it, but was able to control it. Lasso now. Gives off to Yege, fair side, deep behind the three-point line. Moore's now back up at the logo. Gets the screen left side from Yege. Pulls up, deep three. Air ball by Morris. End of the third quarter. Jacobs down 38-55 to a Marian Central team that has just dominated the transition game, and Jacobs has not found any pressure for the Marian Central pressure defense.
Yeah, it's been a tough 3 quarters for the Golden Eagles. This Marian Central really came to play today. I'm really impressed with the attitude that the kids from Marian Central came out here with today. They're really hungry for this game. They're really getting after it.
And take you back to the fourth quarter. We come at the Hinkle Holiday Classic. I'm Benford Simons. Join me in studios, Coach Hinkle, and this Marian Central team is up 17 to start the fourth. There was 15-point lead going to half, extended it by 2. Jacobs looked to get off to a slow start to start the entire game. And now we'll take a break to get a word from our sponsor. This timeout sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Experience online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
Well, here we go, 8 minutes. Let's see if we can cut into this lead at all.
Russell dishes it out. The three taken and rolled in and out by Gene Grego. Jackson now between his legs, gets trapped, dishes it out, almost backcourt, but Jacobs avoids it. Another trap comes. Jacobs still with possession, back out to Jackson. Jackson shoots, pump fakes, excuse me. And we get a blocking call on Lazo. That'll be his third.
I think that call could have gone either way. Fortunately, it went Jacobs' way.
Tucci, the shooter, can't get that one full. Hits it.
Just look at Marian Central running the floor. Marian Central just running the floor. They want this game.
They do, and give credit to Brandon Kerr, who's a massive man. He's 6'5", 220, and he was the first player down the court there, sprinting. Couldn't finish the layup, but got the foul.
I see the varsity coaching staff, one of the assistant coaches at Marian Central, is a Patrick Vinacour. I'm just assuming that's probably this young man's father, but so he probably told him, you know, you run the floor, you don't get supper tonight, young man. So he is running the court.
A basketball family through and through. His coach, his dad, is probably going to work him a little bit to get that right hand going as Destin takes the long three. Air ball's long. Rolls around the rim, won't go for Matucci as Marian Central gets the ball back. Good hands by Jackson as he forces the turnover. Touch less by Jerzak. It'll be Hurricanes ball. 6:58 left here to go in the fourth. Marian Central 56, Jacobs 38.
Mentioning the assistant coach, I should give Coach Walsh, the head coach from Marian, a lot of credit for this game. They got absolutely crushed yesterday by Bartlett. I mean, crushed. And they came back today ready to play. So whatever he said or whatever they did, it worked, Coach Walsh. Good job.
Both teams lost to Bartlett, so this was to see which team was better as we get a foul on the ground. No shot there. And Marian Central, like you said, just came out the hungrier team today and have showed it throughout the entire game. To the line is Martucci for 1 and 1. They're in the bonus now.
Well, he's going to get 2, Ben. Good shooter. There you go.
No doubt.
No doubt. Nice touch.
Like you said, no doubt he gets 2. He makes both.
Full court pressure now. Let's make something happen.
It's interesting. Jacob looks like they're going full court and then kind of drops back very quickly.
Yeah, it's just more token, isn't it?
It is. So that's what it looks like.
There he goes left.
Good defense down low by Dustin as he gets a hand on the ball.
Nice rebound. That's it, Golden Eagles. Way to run the floor. Yeah, you beat them down the floor. Yeah, that a boy.
And 1 is the call.
That a boy, Isaiah. Now a little bit of life by the Golden Eagles. We ran the floor. We beat them down. We got a steal. Yeah, a little spark. Put it in now.
The Golden Eagles finally win the transition game. Goes down the floor quickly. Jerzak gets the first bucket, and then Jackson quickly steals the inbound pass and is at the line for 1 shot. We got a timeout on the floor. 56-44. It was a 15-plus differential, but now it's 12 points. And if Jacobs can make a move here late, they can make this a closer game than it has been.
Absolutely. That last 15 seconds was like, who are these guys? Finally, the Jacobs players showed up. I mean, they beat Marian down the floor, which is probably the first time all day it's happened. They beat them down the floor. They got into pressure. They got a steal. They hit the bucket. I mean, now I'm starting to get excited.
As we take a look at this replay, we'll have the replay in a little bit, but Jacobs showed some life, only down 12 here with 6:15 left to go.
Lots of time.
Jackson at the line for 1.
Attaboy.
Makes his free throw.
Here we got that full court. It's, like you said, it's more token than anything else, but at least they're getting pressure up there high.
It gets in their mind a little bit. And
yes, it does.
good pressure in the half court too right now. As the Hurricanes try to get to big men. Final get. And we'll have a
Give us a
jump
travel.
ball.
Jump ball.
Branton is
Yeah.
displeased with the call, but
Got it.
I think it was the right call in the court.
Yeah,
Great hands by Jacobs.
Jacobs is. They woke up. They woke up to start this fourth quarter. Come on, boys. It's good defense. Got a turnover. Let's move the ball.
I don't know what got into him, but the coach must have said something in between breaks.
Oops.
And
That
so
wasn't
Jackson
so good.
turns the ball over. This is now nice block by Destin. And we got a foul on Benninger over the back call, and Jacobs gets the ball.
We can get it down to 9 now. We can get it down to 9 points. We hit these free throws.
It'll be single digits for the first time in what felt like forever in this game. And Jacobs finding some momentum in life here late.
Yeah. Where's this team been the first 3 quarters?
Mix up on the shooter, so instead of Matucci at the line, it will be Gunther.
And Matucci just wanted to put a couple in there, I think. We're getting 2 shots now. They're in the double bonus.
Become big down the stretch.
Oh, wow.
Almost airballed that one. Just hit the front of the rim.
Wow. Okay. Just a little bit more. Maybe 6 inches more, big man. Maybe 6 inches more. There you go. All right,
Fixes his
here we go.
mistake, Swishes the next one.
Full court pressure again. Man to man.
Up top is the big man, Benninger. Drives with his right hand.
He went to right, and he couldn't
go.
score. No, that made him go right.
Great defense by Jacobs.
Absolutely.
Oncia with the drive. The kick out to Destin. He
traveled.
looked like a great possession for Jacobs through until
Rats. That could have been a big possession. Yeah, get it down in the single digits.
Morris now with the ball. Getting hip checked here by Jerzak, getting pressure in his face. Gives a handoff to Benninger. So Benninger is not just in the lane, but he's also out at the three-point line. It's a nice pass. Gets to one more pass.
Oh, great passes. Great passes, Marian Central.
Great
Nicely
ball
done.
movement.
Nicely done.
As that extends the lead to 12. 58-46, the lead for Marian Central. Golden Eagles now with the ball. Oncia almost turns over, but Destin controls it. Now with the shot.
Nice touch.
Gunther making his presence known as he makes his first three, and this is single digits for the first time in forever. Quickly turned over by Marian Central.
We got a ball game.
And we do have a ball game here. 4:19 left on the clock, 9-point game. Jacobs has found crazy life here in the fourth quarter. Orencia now trying to make something happen. Still in the backcourt. Fakes the pack, gives it to Destin. Destin brings the ball over the court. Almost gets his pass stolen. Outside arc is Orencia. Destin now close side. Getting trapped, splits the defenders, gets out the trap. Jacob still has possession. Nice pass there. Finds Orencia again. Deep three, air ball short. Good save though, however, by Slicker.
Oh, Marian outrunning Jacobs down the floor again.
The give and go between Grego and
That was nice passing, wasn't it?
It was fantastic passing.
That was
Couldn't
very
stop
nice. It was very nice.
Orencia gets his pass deflected. It'll stay Jacobs' ball.
And that was a big basket, too. Jacobs had got it down to single digits. And
it was a 5-point swing there. If Orencia hit his three, we're looking at a 6-point game here with 3.5 minutes left to go. And anything can happen during that stretch.
Absolutely. At least it's good to see that in the fourth quarter, Jacobs woke up, you know. Maybe they didn't think the game time didn't start till 2:30 instead of 1:30, you know. Man.
And don't forget to that this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's. Proud supporters of the community since 1967. Stop by one of the 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. And Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
I'm going to pick up a car and go through McDonald's I want one of those quarter pounder with cheese.
Hey, I can take you after this game. Exciting game down here to stretch. Jacobs trying to crawl his way back in. Might be a little too late, but it'll still make this an exciting game for all you viewers.
Oh, it can happen. It can happen. 3.5 minutes can be a long time.
Opie Jacobs, ball out of his timeout. Trying to make it, again, a single.
Yeah, score here, we get it down in single digits. Come on, guys.
Gunther takes the ball out. Looking for Jackson, gives it to Jackson up top by the logo. Here comes the trap, quickly passes out of it. Dustin over the top, gives it to Jackson. Jackson finds Dustin. Finds in the corner.
Nice.
Big three.
Nice job, Jacobs. Nice shot. Schlicker, he can shoot that rock.
Morris now with the ball.
8-point game, Ben.
It's getting closer every time. Time ticks off the clock as another.
There we go. There we go. Ah. Bad turnover.
This guy turnover turned it over back. As we now get 3 by 2.
That hurt. Yeah. That up and down really hurt us. Yeah, another turnover. Hippity hop, yeah.
Let's go this time. Won't be mistaken. Jacobs gets the ball back. Jacobs have just been so close in this game. They've had 9-point deficits where they've gone up the court and then just managed to turn over the ball.
Yeah, they just can't seem to get that bucket that will really put them into the game.
Jacobs looking for that bucket now. That's Jerzak.
Oh.
Splitting it.
Another turn.
And a bad pass.
I don't
have the turnovers.
We might have 3 dozen. We might have a dozen cherry, dozen, peach?
Yeah, I don't know what the turnover count is. I haven't been keeping track, but it has to be double digits.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Maybe probably 20 plus for this Jacobs team right now.
Oh, yes.
Benneker with a long rebound after the missed 3, kicks it back out to Rosso. Rosso gets the ball back up top. Marian Central now just content swinging it.
Take some time off the clock now. Yeah.
That's where Jacobs needs to pressure.
Going to have to get out and follow him.
The Hurricanes taking the time nicely here.
Marian
Smartly, too.
putting it in the deep freeze.
Jacobs is going to have to make a decision soon if they want to foul. Minute 30 left on the clock and ticking. Hurricanes up 11 against the Golden Eagles. Again, we saw an open shot there, but Smartly did not take it.
No, they're not taking anything. They may take a layup if they get it, but it's in the freeze.
And we finally get the foul from Jacobs that sends Benneker to the line.
Young man's had a heck of a day, hasn't he?
He has.
26? Wow.
Just dominating this game.
Wow. I scored that one season. Big effort by the big man.
And
he came to play. Marian Central came to play today.
And Marian Central will be in the bonus now for the rest of the time.
Yep.
We hear Marian Central's coach yelling, "Don't foul," as Jacobs tries to get a basket. And another turnover by Jacobs. That's Jerzak, who made a big 3 in the first half and just has not been able to go offensively here the second half.
Marian Central will go to 2-1. They'll be rooting for Bartlett to lose this evening. I don't think Bartlett's going to, but
Now,
Marian Central clinched second place in the bracket today.
yeah, Bartlett has looked dominant, even beating Marian Central handedly, like you said earlier on in this broadcast.
Yep.
Looks like Jacobs won't foul here.
No, I think they you know,
Don't want.
they know they've been outplayed. They're not going to go out and do anything silly.
Yeah, if you tuned in for the previous game, it was South Elgin down like 17 at Barrington. There was like 30 seconds on the clock, and we just kept getting foul after foul, which
Yeah.
was crazy. But
There comes a time when you say you win.
exactly.
You
But
know, that's not giving up. That's just having some common sense. You know, I'll tell you, Jacobs just got outplayed. I'm really impressed with Marian Central and their attitude today because they haven't had a great tournament, and they came out ready to play today. Wow.
yeah, they won every hustle play basically. And then
Yes, they did. They
Jake-
beat us down the floor. They got the loose balls. They created turnovers time and time again. They just really had a nice ball game. All credit to Marian Central today. That's where it belongs. Marian Central and Coach Walsh, you should give credit to his assistant coach. Although the best thing an assistant coach probably did for the team happened 16 years ago on Christmas Eve or something, you know. But you know,
well, they'll be able to enjoy him for
couple more years.
Yeah, a couple
oh
more
my
years. They'll
goodness.
be dangerous.
Yeah.
Marian Central Catholic High School, the Hurricanes pulls off the win against Jacobs High School, the Golden Eagles. The final score is 67-42. It was just a domination by Banneker, who put up 28 on the day.
Great day for the young man. Great day for Marian Central. They get a little break now, enjoy Christmas with their families. Jacob's kids can enjoy Christmas with their families. Come back refreshed. And then next Monday and Tuesday, you got two big games in the bracketed play, and both teams will get prepared to give their best efforts next week.
Yeah, it's not one done here. Both teams will have chance to play in consolation tournaments. Most likely Marian Central in the Consolation A and Jacobs in the Consolation B tournament.
Yes.
But Jacobs has to be happy with their fourth quarter performance. They just got to bring that the entire game next game.
They do. I mean, the fourth quarter was like, who are these guys? I mean, they woke up, but it was like they sleepwalked through the first three quarters, and then all of a sudden they came to life. But as you said, the hole had just been dug too deeply.
What a game this was. Marian Central pulling off the big win against Jacobs High School. I'm here with Jim Hinkle. What this tournament is named after, and we'll take a quick look at a highlight before we leave you on to the next game. As we see just great ball movement here by everyone. Martucci there with the big three.
He's a good shooter, but we need to get I hope they got a couple shots of Marian creating turnovers, because that's where the game was won and lost.
Yeah, that was the big
it's,
difference maker in transition too, as we see a little jumper there.
And their big man, that's as deep as he went. He scored from about 8 feet there. That's about as far away from the basket as he scored all day, and he got 28.
That's all he needs to do too. If they're going to feed him in the post and he's
there
going to
we
be
go.
mismatched.
He's tough to stop. You know, it's like stopping a runaway bull. So he's just an outstanding young prospect. You know, look at this. That beating him down the floor, just out hustling him. Here comes that big man again. He, you know, you look how big he is, you think he wouldn't be that fast, but when he sees a chance to score, he's faster than anyone else, you know.
Yeah.
He knows how to get down there to the offensive end.
He'll run you down the court and then
Yes,
use
he
his
will.
weight to just body you down low.
Yes.
And
So
Marian Central has just looked absolutely great this game. They couldn't have asked for a better game. The 1-3-1 pressure defense was the difference maker today. Jacobs looking for a bounce back game. Marian Central on the next game will look to extend the winning streak. for Jim Hinkle, who this whole tournament is named after. It was such a fun night announcing this.
Been
But don't
nice
leave
meeting
us.
you. Enjoy Indiana. I know, back home in Indiana. Is that where you'll be going
I am.
after Christmas? And good luck to you, young man. It was really fun working with you side by side here. I'll tell you, Jeff Myers better not stay away too long. He's got someone ready to take his place. Good job, young man.
It's been fun.
Podcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Tom the Plumber. Service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber. Honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.